consistent. Oh, I don't want to start a YouTube channel because I don't think I'll be consistent. Well, have you tried? How do you know that you're not going to be consistent if you don't try? For the poor quality, y'all already know that my videos are not to the best, especially right now. I am in the gym and you're hearing echo, but I wanted to talk about fixed mindsets and why it's not cute. I know that is kind of mean, I understand, but I'm gonna be blunt. I'm gonna be very on this one on y'all, because I truly do believe that this is why some of y'all are stopping yourself from growing, having a growth mindset. Sorry if you hear that noise. I truly think that this is, let me turn my thing off, sorry y'all. This is gonna make me upset. I truly do think that this is why a lot of y'all are having problems with having a growth mindset and having problems with growing in general, because you are stopping yourself with saying either I can't, I'm not capable, how, why. Like, you are literally stopping yourself from becoming the best version of yourself by what you're saying. Okay, I have a little example. I'm not going to disclose this person's name because but this person was like, hey, I want to get something done to my body and I want to blah 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 X, Y, and Z. And I was like, okay, well, just do it. Or if you're feeling this type of way about it, then do it, or get it done. And then this person just kept making excuses to why they didn't want to do the thing. And I'm like, okay. And then, like, it wasn't even like they would tell me something and then blah, and that was it. No, they kept making excuses after excuses. Well, I don't have enough time. I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm like, okay, so why would you tell me that you wanted to do it in the first place if you're just going to discredit all the want? Like, it's like you telling yourself, oh, I'm going to go eat a piece of cake, right? Because whatever. And then you're like, well, I shouldn't eat a piece of cake because I'm trying to work out, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, but I don't have enough time. How am I going to get there? It's like, what are you doing? Like, seriously, why are you basically just discrediting everything? Like, you're saying that you want to do something, but then gives reasons to why you don't want to do something. And y'all know when I try to explain, I try to do the best that I can, but I can't really explain it that well. But like, why would you even say you want to do it in the first place if you're going to come up with so many excuses and say so many things? So I found that really interesting. So I want to tell you that the reason why you have not started a YouTube channel, either it's because you are scared of what people are going to say, you are in it for the money, you are doing this, you don't have a why, you don't have this. You need to figure out why you want to do the YouTube channel. This is just an example. Why you want to do the YouTube channel. Find your why of why you want to do the YouTube channel. Oh, wait a minute, I just said that. Why you want to do the YouTube channel. And that why is extremely important, because that why is going to give you the fuel to make videos and to be consistent. Oh, I don't want to start a YouTube channel because I don't think I'll be consistent. Well, have you tried? How do you know that you're not going to be consistent if you don't try? I have started a YouTube channel more than I can count. Like, I have started a YouTube channel many times. You can see my old videos. Yeah. I have multiple different accounts. But the reason why this one in particular is sticking to me, because I have a testimony and I have so many ways where I can help other people that it's just like, I need to get it out. And I'm not, obviously, I don't have the best setup, I don't have the best speech, I don't have the best way about these videos, and maybe you might click off the second you see it, or maybe you might fall in love with the way I'm talking, and maybe you might like it, maybe you might not, but I have a purpose to doing this. And I don't know why I just became so dark. I have a purpose to doing this, and I think that's why I have been able to be consistent. I've been consistent for 12 days, y'all. 12 whole days. So I'm really proud of myself. Even if this channel goes nowhere, I'm really proud of it myself. But you seriously need to get out of this fixed mindset of thinking that you can't do something just because you're telling yourself. Because a fixed mindset stunts your growth. A fixed mindset is making you fit yourself into this one little category when you don't even know if you could dip your toe in that water, maybe check out over there. You don't even know because you're limiting, it's like you only see a way tunnel, like one-way tunnel, but you could possibly have a different life doing something else, or you could possibly make $1 million with this one business of that idea that you just thought about, but you kind of shook it off because I can't do that. Only people with blah blah blah. It only happens to rich people. It only this to that. It only, baby, I can tell you, because I have started a business. I live in college. I go to UNCG. I am just like everybody else, okay? And I have seen myself make over $1,000 within a small business. Within the first few little somethings. I have made $600 in a day. And I'm not saying that that's like millions, but baby, that's better than a lot of other stuff, especially with side businesses. That's better than a lot. And it might not seem like a lot to other people, but that's a lot to somebody who makes zero, or somebody who can't even get an order. Like, that is a lot. So, you need to stop limiting yourself, because the second I switched off that, I don't think I'll be consistent, into, well, let me just try, and if it fails, it fails. The second I switched that, babes, that is when, like, my whole life, like, changed. Like, seriously. Like, my whole life completely flipped upside down. And now I believe that I can do and achieve anything that I want to achieve. I used to have a fixed mindset. I used to have it to an extent. My whole life, my mom has told me that I could become anything that I want to become, so I always believed it. Which sometimes that can be very hard, because once you start thinking of the negatives of it and you start working a regular job just like everybody else and you start living, then you start to kind of get discouraged. But I promise when I say this, when your time comes, your time will come, okay? You might be being in this temporary spot for a reason. You might need a little bit of humbling before you do get that paycheck, or before you do get something else. You might need a little lesson before you get to the next level. Because some people don't even get that lesson. Some people go from point 1 or ground zero to all the way up here. And usually things that happen that fast are things that crash. And I can say that from somebody who has crashed before. So sometimes you need a little bit of humbling. Sometimes you need a little bit of